gram and tobacco. Next one is cross pollination. Students, sometimes due to some agents, due to some uh, fact- factors like cross pollination can also happen between two flowers from one plant to when flower is open, pollen and the female part is open to the environment. So there can be chances like the cross pollination occurs between the two flowers. Okay, the butterfly that is transferring the pollen from one plant to another, that is also this kind of pollination that is known as cross pollination. And all those crops in which such kind of pollination happens, they are called cross pollinated crop. Examples are castor, beans, hemp, maize, rice, castor, mustard and sunflower. These are all the field crops. Horticultures like almond, apple, banana, cherries. Agents of pollination. Before moving into the often cross-pollinated crop, due to some agents, the pollen from one plant, one flower can get transferred to the other flower. What are those agents? Let us discuss. Basically, we have abiotic and biotic agents. Now, what is the meaning of abiotic? Biotic, let us see. First understand. Abiotic means non-living. That is not living. Okay. The biotic means all the things that is living, that is considered as living things are called biotic. Any factors that is non-living, considered as abiotic. Abiotic factors. And if there is a living organism involved in the pollination of the plants, that is considered as biotic agents. Example abiotics are wind, water, water pollination. See, one kind of factors can lead to pollination, and these factors are not living, is called as abiotic factors. Wind can transfer easily pollen from one flower to another. When the water flows, also water flow can also rainfall can also transfer from pollen from one flower to other flower. All these are abiotic factors. Now, if we move on to the biotic factors, biotic factor means living organisms that contribute into pollination. Example is birds, reptiles, mammals, and insects. Bird sits in the different flowers, and it can also transfer the pollen from one flower to another flower. Then reptiles can contribute to the pollination. Then mammals can contribute to the pollination, and insects can also contribute to the pollination. For insects, classical example is honeybee. We often hear they are facilitating they are agent of pollination, that we know that it's crucial for agriculture. Sometimes you might have observed that while walking around, a few things get sticks on your clothes. You also contribute to the towards pollination. Mammals are also responsible for pollination. These are all the abiotic factors. Ne- Few terms that are important like um, water pollination is called hydrophily. Um, if the pollination happening through water, that is called as hydrophily, that is a water pollination. These are the terms that are very important. You should know what is meaning of hydrophily. You should know the meaning of hydrophily. The pollination happening with the help of water, that is called water pollination. Next is anemophily. Students, anemophily means, anemo means wind, phily means liking. Okay, wind pollination, that is pollination happening through wind. Next is zoophily. Animal is contributing towards the pollination, that is called as zoophily. Then the pollination happening through insects is called entomophily. Okay, entomo means insects. So the pollination happening through this insects is called entomophily. These are all important for your examination. You should learn them. Now we have discussed all the classification based on pollination, but there are few other terminologies that you should know that are very important for your examinations as well. First is based on a availability of reproductive organs based on two kind of flowers. First one is first in flowers there can be a condition called we have either male part or a female part. Okay, these flowers are called unisexual flower. It means they have either male or female part. There is another category of flower called bisexual flower. Here what happens is here the flower have both male and female part in it. So idea that why cross pollination is there in the environment is because if there is any flower which is unisexual in nature means it if there is only male or female part, how the pollination occur here is through the cross pollination agents of cross pollination. This pollination occur here, and, and they take pollen from the female female to male part of the flower. There should be some medium of transfer in this pollen from male to female. That there comes the role of the agents working uh, very important role in the pollination. So there is a utility of cross pollination. But here from now, we just remember that terminology that unisexual and bisexuals are basically unisexual flowers are those which have either male or female part, and bisexuals are both male and female part. Now, often understand after understanding the classification of flowers based on the availability of reproductive structure, let us see the classification crops based on availability of type of flowers. Meaning of type.